So the summer movie season usually begins on the first Friday of May. And 4 weeks passed after the first Friday in May, and I didn't go to the movies at all. So I thought, hey, maybe this summer I just won't get to the movies a lot. And then, in the last 2 weeks, I saw 8 movies. Yeah, so let's talk about the first one. Okay, so what is The Amazing Spider-Man 2 about? So we have Peter Parker, who is played by Andrew Garfield, who is also Spider-Man. Now, Peter Parker's got some stuff going on in his life, like he's got his on and off girlfriend, Gwen Stacy, he's got graduation, and he's got all this other stuff going on. And then he's Spider-Man, and Spider-Man has to fight bad guys, and then there's this stuff going on with Peter's parents, and Oscorp, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in this movie. So, in one word, is the movie good? Yeah, it is good. It's pretty good. So first, let's start with the pros of this movie. This movie looks great. Like, the special effects are great. The way how they show, like, Spider-Man's spider senses going off, how, like, everything around him, he can see that. That's pretty cool. And then the, like, Electro, what he can do, it was pretty cool what they did with that. And the acting in this movie is pretty good. Andrew Garfield is good as Spider-Man. Dane DeHaan, who I really like, is also good as Harry Osborn. Gwen Stacy, played by Emma Stone, she's also really good. And Jamie Foxx, who plays Electro, is also great in this movie. The soundtrack is really good. I think it's actually worth the purchase, this one. Now, I have 2 main problems with this movie. One was the marketing. They showed everything in the trailers. Like, they showed stuff from the last 5 and 10 minutes in the trailer. They did the same thing with the first Amazing Spider-Man movie, and they did the same thing with the second one. So if you have not seen any trailers for Amazing Spider-Man 2, do not watch them. They give away the movie. You're better off just not watching any trailers and going into the movie. Okay, so that was one of my problems. Now, my second problem is the villains in this movie. Now, the villains are all pretty great, but the thing is, they announced that there was going to be Electro in the movie. Okay, pretty cool. I always wanted to see Electro in a movie ever since I was young. I was a bit of a Spider-Man nerd when I was younger, and Electro was always my favorite villain, so I was really excited to see Electro in this movie, and he was fairly awesome. Well, not fairly awesome, he was really awesome. And then we have the Green Goblin, who, this isn't a spoiler because they've pretty much showed it in the trailers by now, but the Green Goblin is in this movie, and then Rhino is in this movie for a very short amount of time. Rhino felt very shoehorned in there, and I'm not going to give away any spoilers here, but the last few minutes of this movie I wish were just cut entirely. I wish that they just cut from before the last few minutes happened, then I probably would have given the movie a few stars higher if I did stars. So overall, I really did dig this movie. I did enjoy it. It did have a few problems. The marketing isn't the movie's fault, but still. And the shoehorning in of the villains. Electro was good. I was even okay with the Green Goblin, but Rhino was too much. They should have just saved him for the next movie. So is this movie worth seeing? Yeah, I would see it. Definitely check it out when it's out on Redbox. And plus, there's another batch of Amazing Spider-Man movies coming out in the future. So you should watch this one so that you'll be prepared for the rest of those coming out. So this is up on the big screen here with probably my quickest review so far. And if you would like to like, comment, and subscribe, please do. And I will see you next time. Bye.